Hello and welcome back to continued coverage for Them Fightin' Herd's Grand Stampede. I'm doing this recording a couple weeks after the last series of episodes. In the previous recording session, we went through top 64 and top 48. I watched a decent amount of matches from the competition there, and now we're moving on to top 32 plus top 16. This will be the last session before top 8 for the finals, and I'm looking forward to seeing which competitors we've seen previously and maybe some that are newer as we close in on the last leg of the tournament. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start the footage. Again, I'm recording this off of YouTube.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Another day.
Yep.
It's going good.
Welcome back to the Grand Stampede.
For today's set of matches, I have
We're here. We're ready
two
for
new
top
commentators
32.
here that I'm not
All
familiar
Green
with.
Gamer.
All Grain Gamer and Thracker. I don't know if these two are regular commentators from the TFH scene. Again, they're brand new to me, but we'll see what their commentary sounds like as we proceed here.
Coming to this point,
What I'm
now
going to
it's
do
like when the top
is
tier plays.
go into the footage and jump to the first match. First match is Java Morris versus MPK. And MPK was one of the commentators on the first series of videos. He is a main for Oleander. And we've seen Java Morris too, as well, Arizona player.
This guy.
Yeah, that is a string.
Right away, an aggressive headbutt string from Arizona.
Four attacks he could have done each
I
other,
didn't
not
know
to
you
be
could
rather just take a
chain
combo.
that way in the corner.
Understands a cow needs to do what a cow's got to do.
Yeah, once that
The-
resets, so he's trying to deny that.
Key for MPK is going to
Greedy
be
little magic read there.
getting around
Oh,
Arizona's
this guy's got
offense,
his number.
but he's
On
playing
the aggressive.
relatively close compared to some of the other
Just trying to do the
Oleander
mix-up.
players.
There it is. There's the mix-up.
I think he's trying to bait out the mix-up like they said in the commentary.
Teleport gets him to get all he needs and then 2 more bits of magic. Run dry now.
Using
Yes,
frequent
but
chapter
he can
traps
take
to sort of
another,
disrupt
set of damage.
Java Morris's momentum,
Not in immediate danger.
keep Arizona from
Oh, it's gonna
rushing
blow up.
down.
Mashing and teleporting around. Little jabs will catch the cow out here.
Using not the launcher instead, get 2 magic instead of 1.
See Java
Just kicks
Morris
it away.
opting to toe tap the ground chapter trap and get it off the
Our favorite
field.
things.
Kick him.
Now MPK's pushing the
Maybe
offense.
another set of kicks.
Make him, kick him.
I like the use of chapter
Oh,
traps
okay, he
plus
realized the
teleports.
timer. He sees it red.
Oh, it's gonna be
Got
close.
the lead here now, though.
Now that lead.
Oh!
Wow, nice grab. That'll call it.
Wow.
Nice grab.
Wow.
And that's some non-stop
Java Morris
kicking.
inches that out by a pixel right as the timer goes out.
MPK realized the timer first, but Java Morris, he quickly caught on, knew what he had to do.
In that scramble, he knew that grab was just a sneaky little invisible thing to slide in.
Oh,
And
we've got Fred out at the beginning of the match for MPK.
ready to dominate that neutral.
This guy has had enough of playing the game.
Just have some puppet buttons. You don't get to punish anything I do, because my man, Fatigue, has got my back.
Pretty interesting combos from the middle of the screen just at neutral. I'm used to seeing a lot of Fred
There
tech
goes Fred.
in the
Did some
corner, but
nice damage.
it's interesting you can use the upward striking move from Fred to sort of lock down even if you're not in the quarter.
Yeah, there's that
And
anti-air.
that gave
MPK is back
MPK a
to
pretty big
points,
life
no
lead
magic,
against
no
Java
reversal
Morris.
opportunity for him.
And we're gonna
But now,
get the rumble
cow's
again.
Back in the corner.
Oh, he teched it out this time. 12's enough.
Well, don't need to take any more. Ooh, nice blocks on the all, just
Ooh,
patiently
feel like he
waiting
could've-
for it. No, he could.
he
but
could have
the cow-
punished
the
several
cow-
times.
super. He's respecting the frame trap.
Ah.
It's a lot of lows.
He should with a good set. He has the meter too. He can end this. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Level 1 super,
Costly round
that
2, but he's got
that
the
little
W.
life left's enough to
He
kill.
has to do. Kyle could have took it. and
One
maybe
round
spent a
each.
little meter, but looking very good in this round 3.
Yeah, doesn't have to worry about Fred off the bat. That's the big plus.
That is always nice.
Arizona's sitting on a pretty decent stock of meter.
has yet to take a chance to read.
No magic.
He knows
There's
the
been no
cow is
landed
waiting.
lassos yet, but 3 super bars is dangerous with the cow.
Up and around, tries to cross up his JB, but the cow will just jab it out.
You're not sure what happened today. Okay, really liking this teleports behind you with something in front.
Yeah, I have noticed that seems to be a favorite strategy for MPKs, to throw down Chapter Trap and then go for a behind teleport and try and get a mix-up.
You're going to get the... Oh, he's trying to get that Fred meter.
Oh,
Yeah, he'll have it. This
well, that was the
even gets a little read with that chapter trap.
Got the
teleport to Fireball to knock back in the Chapter Trap. That's a lot of setup.
Yeah.
And yep, here comes Fred.
Almost the Epilon gonna bring out Fred was that.
Wow, MPK's going for
He did not
pretty
get any
aggressive
damage on the
meter
last time.
management,
Yeah, there are very few
build
gaps
up to
you
get
have during
Fred
all
out
this.
and
the
put the pressure on Java Morris. Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Mix-ups there and all of it too.
He tried to just play the block game, but yeah, eventually something's getting in. And MBK is just throwing a 1 super out, just a
Let's give it a little style, a little bit of garnish at the end.
The assist strongly from Fred on there. I don't think MBK could
All right.
without him.
Yeah.
Match 1 goes to MPK.
Yeah,
The
a lot of people say MBK #1, but Java Morris is really giving him a run for it.
He's giving him a good run. This late in the tourney, even though a lot of people favor MPK, they could still be some upsets. You never know what could happen.
This is the first time in watching matches for TFH that I've seen MPK play. I know I've seen him commentate on other events for the game.
Indeed, hit back.
This is the first time I've watched him in his only ender play, and
Immediately open
like the commentators are saying, he definitely knows what he's doing.
Really passively.
His control over her different tools
Taking a
is
more aggressive role to start.
Yeah, it's a sneaky
definitely
cross-up. Gonna take MPK
impressive to
straight
watch.
that corner.
But
Java loves these
now
loops.
Java Morris on the offensive again,
Stop him.
Yeah, the
Take it
stop
and
loop,
look him.
but humble loop.
trying to
Falls the jump as
keep
well.
Oleander
Swung
locked
right
down,
under
not
the
let her
goal.
get
This time
away
counts two
from
more bits
the
of
damaging
magic to his
attacks.
name.
Ooh.
Trying to play a little bit too much of the mind games. The ropes
Yeah.
are nice with those hard reads, but very punishable. Leaves it wide open. Ooh, armoring through that little gap. Once again, just going for these anti-air ropes, trying to catch that jumping unicorn. Stomp's gonna catch the fireball attempt. Morris.
Java
Stomp
sending
loops.
his own message.
Oh, baby.
That was a pretty good answer back from Java Morris.
These two are not only just having a fight, they're having some fun with each other. But only when the round is over.
Just a little banter after you won.
Ooh,
Nice range on that chapter trap.
yeah, Chapter
I'm
Trap
really
lateral to
trying
catch
rope, and it did work out for a
Arizona
while,
out of
but
the
especially
lasso to cancel that
getting resource
animation.
after every rope.
It would have been a good
Gets
opportunity
your
to
armor
follow up
for
with a
all the
combo.
good
If
stuff.
MPK was a little bit closer, I think.
That seems to be his best cross-up is the JC. He's
Yeah,
caught
that
MBK with
JC
it
out of the
twice.
corner. It's just, it looks so much like it's not going to cross up, and the last pixel just goes
Oh,
to that other
rebound,
side.
Double kick.
continue combo.
Finally spending some meter here, gets to level 2.
Yeah, why not?
Nothing to
He
rope.
can win this. He can steal it.
Yep. Oh.
be
Two
not,
things of
eh?
magic to his name. Another grab. Hard knockdown. What's the mix up? Same side, JC.
He's feeling pretty good right now. There he goes. Calls out the shadow spark.
That magic dashes right in that fireball's face. Gonna punish MPK heavily for that.
With a
Doesn't quite have
pretty
the
good
meter
use
to
of the
end it.
stomp
That
loops again
grab
from Java
will do
Morris.
it. We won one now.
He won one.
Wow, that was a fast 2-round match
Hayes
against
lost the
MPK to
first
tie
round
it up.
Both sets, and then he had to fight it back. That was Morris closing it out this time.
Indeed.
Now we're gonna go to
Is the use
tie
of
break
super.
for
Super is nice. It does.
match point, I believe. I
It
think
brings
top
the double K
32
bar
and
down again. So you
top
get a
16
nice
is
little
still going to
set.
be best of 3.
MPK did the right
3
side.
matches.
Yeah, 25% health, but just sitting on 3 bars of super. One of those rounds in the first game.
Yeah. You can't take it with you. Might as well spend it.
Bend it to win it.
Time to hit the books.
All right.
Ready?
Time to hit the book.
First game at top 32, and we go into that exciting round 3. Game 3. That 3, match 3. Just a third.
Get that more amped up version of the Woodlands theme.
MPK taking advantage of the range on Oleander's launch.
Get that
You
final
can
round
use it
over
from
and Arizona variant.
a bit of a distance
Oh,
away and still
We're looking at
catch
the
people and
LA
knock them in the
coming
air.
up pretty soon.
Problem with using that launcher is, like all the launchers,
Just in the first round,
it's
huh?
pretty
Fine.
unsafe on block. If you whiff or you throw it out when you don't intend to and the enemy blocks or gets around it, you're kind of vulnerable, which is why one of the beginner habits to break when you're learning a game like TFH is to not spam launchers.
Wow.
To
Way more
only...
impressive. And yep, there you go.
Oh,
Even
there's the taunt.
Just giving that cha-cha slide.
Oh. MPK takes a decisive first round against
usually
Java
starts that way.
Morris.
Java Morris always coming from behind at the start of the rounds. MPK gets the first set, and then he'll get a
Yeah,
hit, and he'll just chain
but
off.
I think
at the point
MPK's going
he
for
can't do
blood
anything.
now.
Oh yeah, the cow's got those vortexes. One hard knockdown to another. Just never know.
The Shadow Spark, the
not
drop
letting him do that.
chapter trap,
Yeah.
sort of like a ground mine
Playing a very good
just
range
to
game.
halt forward
Back up to the
momentum.
corner. Java does like being in stomp and rope range. If he can just get MPK backed up to that perfect range, get some
Oh
reads.
yeah, that's
But MPK, he's not having it anymore. He saw what happens to
That's-
the there.
no
Yeah,
mercy.
he's not
Wonder
messing
if
around. He
MPK is gonna
calling
go
the
for a
distance
perfect.
Perfectly.
He's just aggressively moving forward. Any chance
Open
he
up
gets,
with the
get some
overhead.
space. Don't let that cow box you in.
Oh,
Oh,
what's
yeah,
that? Is that a
love it.
grab? Is that a
Secret
command grab?
Something like that. So rarely used.
What done out?
Wow,
Yeah,
is that
double perfect?
double perfect?
Epilogue. Dancing unicorn behind it.
That is
Wow.
more than a statement.
I think Java Morris
That-
made
that
MPK
is a
mad.
scream right there. MPK is taking names.
That is the little.
All
few
right,
words you
pretty
give in
pretty
someone's
interesting
funeral,
first
that's what
match.
that
Set of
was.
matches
A
for
eulogy,
top
if you will.
64
It's a
or
small
32, top
victory.
32, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna jump ahead on the
Oh, you thought you
timeline to
were
the
hot.
next one.
You thought,
Next up,
Well, we're gonna hear
Bycalf
some
and
aggressive
Hamit
Oh yeah.
or
Here we
Hammett.
are, Wee Little Lamb on Wee Little Lamb stage. Hammett versus Baby Boy.
We've heard the
that
commentators
little
talk about
lamb
Hammett
standing out
before.
like a beacon in the night.
He's another really well-known palm player.
These tennis shoes
And we
back.
watched Bycalf in the earlier rounds
say
too,
no.
another Oleander player.
Beside everybody.
Sports star.
It's a interesting palm palette,
Audacious. Bold and brave.
but now we're gonna see how projectile zoning works
The
against
Oleanders
the dog
said, will
army.
the Palms lose half of their number, or will they show their efficiency to be true?
Yeah, Hammett does, sitting real still, just crouching, waiting to see whenever he has a single time to get a
A lot
little
of
chop
defense
and
so
dodge.
far.
Gotta have these puppets to cover his advances.
He does. Chopper Dog a good choice for the zoning and
No.
scumbag playstyle.
Well, I didn't quite catch
Man,
how the
being
chopper
able to
dog
convert off
comboed
that
there.
little chopper hit. Now we got the corner. Now we got the dogs
Yeah.
coming in low. And there's the side switch.
It's alright though. He had to get out of that corner, and that was life or death.
Yeah.
Well, that
And
sort of
out
dashing
he is,
move
the
that Palm
mid-split
has
neutral
as a
and
command
total
input.
behind, cross him up beside
I think it's a
JD.
charge input.
Wait for his opening. He saw that chopper pup get called. Knew his helmet. Oh, nice.
Pretty
fork
close
kick over
damage.
that.
Hammett's got
Another thing that's
Passed it all as
a
well.
bit of a
Showing
life
everything
lead.
she
Now
has to
Bycalf's
get
trying
back. So he
to
keep been smacking these tappers
zone
away.
out and keep Palm away.
Bycalf though. He's making a real obstacle course of it.
Oh, yeah. Shepard
Wait for the
away.
opening
He's kinda
to
away
go
from
in
that
for
epilogue
combo.
behind him, but will take quite a bit of a beating over here in the corner.
Stuck in his corner this time, but just one trap. He's still got to read his magic.
Attack teleport.
Chopper goes for the unicorn, misses.
yep.
Timer starts
Bycalf
to
will
kick in,
take
but it didn't even matter. She
match
has been
one.
Slaying Bycalf, taking round one.
Yeah, we went through all the 90 seconds almost, but that just was non-stop action. Felt real quick.
Oh, Hammett saying,
Oh no!
"Please, you can't do that."
You can't call puppies when they have a super.
Yeah, probably thinking
That was
maybe
kind of a
Bycalf
weird
is gonna be
wake-up
like, "Oh, I'm full
super
screen,
to
maybe I'll
throw."
read a book." Nah, he is ready to just blast you. Now we're in a deadly situation, though.
Other dogs out.
Corner with Mama sitting behind him.
Yes, but he has
Teleports
teleport
away.
available.
Yeah, he's just out of there. Wants to get back, full screen, read a book.
He does
Have a
want to
cozy
read. There
time.
it is. And he uses it immediately.
And immediately goes for the teleport. Unfortunately, that puts him back in the corner. Did not get a hit off that teleport.
And without magic this time, he's just got to fight his way out. Good use of the anti-air.
Yeah, Bitey Pep, though. He's on that ground. He's cruising.
Oh, Hammett's
is,
on the
this is
offensive now.
grim.
And Bycalf
It's
in the
the
corner.
worst place to be. I mean, you don't want to be in the corner against anybody, but when it's Palm with Super,
Yeah, that does give her the ability to chain level ones into each other with these little bitey pups bouncing you back up in the
Oh,
air.
yeah, I
and
guess
over
that's
and over,
true.
Back to the corner. Oh, the dog's on you.
Because the
Hammett
dogs come out
spending
and
the
they sort of
meter,
have
feeling the
upwards
damage.
carry if they hit,
Oh,
you
no,
can
agree.
chain her
Spend it
supers
off,
back
so
to
Bicep
back.
has a bit of an advantage.
And I believe
Yeah,
you
the
have the
young
ability
gets a
to
little
move
bit
once the
stuck
super
here, and he's
activates
gonna
and comes
have to
out.
play, and that's
That's
And
one.
you can chain
That'll
damage
show
with
Palm who the
Palm's
real
regular
perfect
attacks
is.
while the projectile wave's going off,
Dogs are
I
all
think.
right, but they go away after a couple of hits. Fred, though, he's on a timer. He's on the clock.
Yeah.
He's salaried.
No, he's hourly.
Hourly, salary, schmallery. Either way,
Oh, he dropped it.
big ones.
Super missed.
Bycalf, what's happened to the baby boy? Very messy.
Yeah, not confirming any of those supers. Now that super lead he had, all gone. Now
He doesn't have a
I
light
think
bar
the
either.
momentum's in Hammett's favor here. Bycalf
think
needs
it's
to
one
get
little
out of the
hit here, you
corner
can start
and
building
set
up
up
to a level
some
2 super.
zoning and traps to keep
Yeah, he's
Palm
really
and the doggos
thrown
away.
now.
But we'll see if
That
it's enough to
neutral keeps
redirect
him
the
magic.
momentum.
Three things. He's
There you go,
full.
get your
Goes for the
epilogue.
epilogue. Teleport him behind.
Oh, he wants to push
Oh.
him into it.
But that sneaky
Chopper.
little shepherd was the chopper dog catching it, making it a cross up.
I
That
think
will
that's it.
end it.
Yep.
Hammett taking game one.
Wow.
Not lasering these puppies.
First round was pretty decisive for Bycalf, and then Hammett came in and completely cleaned house with the
very good comeback.
Pupper Army.
That was.
Very
I
interesting.
was really looking